in case you didn't know. And let me introduce you to my friends. This is Lois with Fred on her head. And we have Robert. And we have Bruno. Oh, I just love Bruno. He's a big lion, but he's so dear to me. Robert doesn't say anything, and that's okay. And Lois, well, she just waits for her kibbles, which I will feed her later. She likes salmon, which I don't have. Well, today I want to share a story with you and show you a video. I think it would be just smashing good time, and then you can see what I'm talking about. Not too long ago, I bought a bird feeder for my backyard. And, well, I also bought bird food because I have 4 little bird feeders in my backyard. I just love to watch the cardinals and the blue jays and the woodpeckers and sparrows and all kinds of birds come and just land on the bird feeders and eat, you know. Well, they love birdseed and I throw it out there every day and I feed the feeders and they just come. And you can always tell when the blue jays come because they make the same kind of noise, calling each other. Well, I can't do it very good, but I try. Then you have the cardinals, you know, the beautiful red cardinals. I just think of how God made these beautiful creatures, so colourful, just for you and me. Have you ever seen one? Huh? Well, you've got to go outside and check it out someday. Get your own bird feeder. Well, here's what happened in my backyard with my bird feeders. Squirrels came and they started jumping all over me bird feeders. And they started scaring the birds away and they was jumping on me bird feeders and eating the bird food. And I thought, oh dear, what do I do? And I bought the squirrel-proof bird feeders. Well, I can tell you that, well, they don't work very well, at least the one I bought. I wasn't going to pay $100 for squirrel-proof bird feeding, you know. So I put up food for the squirrel, just for them. It had corn and seeds and stuff just for the squirrels. And guess what? Well, the squirrels eat their food as well as the bird food. And I was like, what am I going to do? Well, one day I went out there with the bird bath and I filled it with water. Because I know birds like to take a bath and they like to dip in the water and flap their wings and feel all clean and everything after they eat, of course. So I go out there to see the birds in the bird bath, taking a bath, all gleeful and joyful. And what is out there? 12. I mean 12. This is 10 plus 2 equals 12. Squirrels on me bird feeders and in and near the bird bath. Where's all me birds? They flew away. Why? Because I had 12 squirrels out there. 12 squirrels. A family of squirrels. The mommy, the poppy, the grammy, the aunts, the uncles, the kiddies. All out there eating me birdseed. They ate all the squirrel food. They chewed the corns of cob. And they was eating the bird feed. So I decided to do something. I snuck out there really quietly. Because, you know, a squirrel, if they hear the littlest bit of noise, they know you're coming and they'll run away as fast as they can. So I snuck out on the back patio and I want to show you what happened. Take a look. Morning, everybody. Where y'all going? Did you see it? Did you see the 12 squirrels run as fast as they can? It was amazing. Oh, I laughed so hard when I see it. It was so much fun. Well then, I got to tell you what happened next. These 12 squirrels, after they run away, you seen them run, they came back to eat more of my birdseed. Well, what am I going to do? So, I decided I'd sneak up on them again. And I was real quiet, tiptoeing, you know. Just tiptoeing really quietly. Tiptoeing to the door. And I'm going to show you what I saw next. And you've got to watch very carefully what happens. Pay particular attention to the bird bath.
Try and get a closer shot.
Y'all came back, huh? What are y'all doing? What are you doing? I see you. Somebody got a bath. Look at this one down on the top of the fence. He's soaking wet. Ah, get a little bath at the bird feeder? Okay. Bye-bye. That squirrel, he fell down off of that bird feeder. Right in the bird bath and spun around and whoosh, flew right off of there. It was hilarious, dear. He ran so fast. And let me tell you something. That squirrel stopped up on the top of the fence. He was soaking wet, shaking like a leaf on a tree, not knowing what he was going to do next. They did not come back for birdseed for quite a while. Well, at least not to the next day, but at least this birds could come back and eat the bird food, and I was happy. Oh, you know, when God made the animals, he did make squirrels and birds and, well, frogs and cats and mice and lions. Created all of those things in the beginning, you know. In Genesis, chapter 1 is where we read that. Matter of fact, let's look at it. And I'll make sure I've got the right chapter. So, if you get your Bibles out, here we go. We're looking in the very beginning. Chapter 1, is it 1? Let's see. Let's see. Chapter 1. Yes. Verse 24. And God said, well, always imagine, maybe it's sounding a little deeper than that. And God said, let the land produce living creatures according to their kinds. The livestock, the creatures that move along the ground, like snakes, and the wild animals, like a lion, each according to their kind. And it was so. God made the wild animals according to their kinds, the livestock according to their kinds, and all the creatures that move along the ground according to their kinds. And God saw that it was good. Oh, and let me see. I know he also, earlier than that. Oh, yes. In verse 20, because considering we're talking about birds. In verse 20 it says, and God said, let the water teem with living creatures, fish and such. And let birds, there's our birds, fly above the earth, across the vault of the sky. So God created the great creatures of the sea and every living thing with which the water teems and that moves about in it, according to their kinds, and every winged bird according to his kind. And God saw that it was good. So birds and animals and squirrels and frogs and wild animals like Bruno, although he's so sweet to me, God made all these. Now, the question will be, who named them? Well, we know the answer to that. Also from the Bible. Let's see if I can find it. I always have a hard time finding this particular verse. I should know it's at by now. Here we go. Oh, verse 19, chapter 2, verse 19. It says, now the Lord had formed out of the ground all the wild animals and all the birds in the sky. He brought them to the man to see what he would name them. And whatever the man called each living creature, that's what his name was. So the man gave names to all the livestock, all the birds in the sky and all the wild animals. Can you imagine having that job? Adam, the first man, had to name all the animals. He's the one who came up with the name squirrel. I wonder what he saw. Squirrel, squirrel, squirrel. And frog. Cat, lion, bear, tiger, giraffe. He had all these names. That must have been a really fun job, you know, to come up with animal names for everything. Fishy, shark, octopus, stingray, whale, dolphin. Oh, there's all kinds of animals I could keep going on for days and not even name them all because I can't think of them all. But God created all the animals, see? And Adam is the one who named them. And so when I have birds flying in my backyard, eating my birdseed, I remember that God made them. He made them so pretty just for you and for me. And well, he made the squirrels too, and they happen to like birdseed. They like all kinds of food, corn and what else? Toast and berries and nuts and things like that. Well, I suppose they have to eat too. I do too. Oh, it's such a great, you know, sitting on your back porch and just watching the animals come by in the natural habitat and seeing them, not worried about a thing. They're getting their food. You know, some birds digging in the ground for worms and things like that. Oh, even a frog at night eats bugs that fly around their face and they stick at their long tongue and whoosh, snag it in. I personally can't do that. No, do I want to, really. It's disgusting. Have you ever eat winged animals like gnats and mosquitoes? Don't. It's gross. Their little wings. Well, it's not enough food for me. For a frog, that is their food, not ours. Well, that's enough about animals for tonight. Let's look at a puzzle. I will give you time to get ready to get your pen and your paper. Remember, it can be a marker, any colour, doesn't matter. You can use a pen, you can use a pencil, and you need a piece of paper. And I'll wait. Are you ready yet? I haven't had me lunch yet. Okay, here we go. Here's the puzzle. All right. Ooh, this is a long one. Are you ready? Okay, number 13. 25. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. 15. 7. 19, 8, 1. Oh, I can hear some of you now. Please slow down, Miss Petunia. You're saying them kind of fast. Okay. The last number was 1, right? And then we did 4, 15, 23, 12, 9, 11, 5, 19, and realise we're only halfway there. And some of you, these are big letters for some of you. I'm so proud of you that you're able to write these big letters. And if you're not, well, these are the things that we have to practice. You know that you're going to be doing these in school, so you might as well start practicing right now with these. Get the people that you live with, mom, your pop, your grammy, aunt, uncle, whoever, to help you write these numbers. They'll be glad to help you. All right, let's pick up where we left off and finish the rest of the puzzle, shall we? All right, number 20, 15, 16, 12. Oh my, I get so excited. I start talking fast. 1, 25, 8, 9, 4, 5, 1, 14, 4, 'It's a long one, I know, right? But you're gonna love it. 19, 5, 5, and 11. Wait until you solve this puzzle. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, I love this one. I'm made it myself. Well, that is it for now. Know that you are loved. I want to make sure that you know that you are loved very, very much. Someone loves you very, very much. They do. And you are important. You're very important. And you need to be kind. When you see somebody, you be kind to them. You be nice to them, even if they're living in your own house. Now, I know sometimes we don't like people that live in our own house and they kind of get on our nerves, you know. But we need to be kind to them because we would want them to be kind to us, correct? So, go and be kind and be loving. And I will talk to you later.